So there are many counters to knees in UFC 4, but the one I'm going to talk about today, I feel it is the best one. At least it is the one that does the most damage, and that is just pretty simply just you sidestep and you throw an elbow. It can be a lead elbow, it can be a rear elbow, and how you sidestep is all you do is you either flick the left stick up or down. That's all you gotta do. So I'm gonna run through some examples here. We're gonna take a look at the damage, and then I'm gonna show you a fight where I actually put this to use. So we're gonna have Uke throw a knee, and I'm gonna try to sidestep it with Tony. So the timing on this, it's a little tricky, but right there I got it. So I did 142 damage. You know, the strike itself is 44.2. So without the counter, it's only 31 usually. So it does like way more damage. So, but just the timing is kind of tricky, and that's why I feel guys don't use this. But you can do if you can do a lead elbow, it even does more damage. But just out of habit, I always throw the rear. But look at that, 2 times the damage. That's why I feel that this is the best counter to knees. Yes, sometimes it's not the most reliable because you can either sidestep up or down, but the timing can be a little tricky sometimes. So then you add, input lag of online. Maybe your opponent's moving to the side while he's doing it. So you just have to go to practice mode, test some things out, try to get the timing down. But I'm sure I'm 100% sure once you get the timing down and you add this counter to your game, knees will not be an issue. Because usually, even if he throws the elbow after, usually your elbow is going to beat his. Because you get a counter window when you sidestep. You can also throw other strikes besides elbows, but the best strikes to throw off a sidestep when they throw a knee is either an elbow or a hook. So just keep that in mind, and I'm going to go show you guys the fight that I got the other day where I put this technique to use, and yeah, I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, so here we are. I went with the Leon Edwards pick. My opponent went with the Vicente Luque pick, which is a very good counter pick to Leon Edwards. I used to use Vicente quite a bit. I still do. I thought what do you call it? Flip-flop back and forth. So in this matchup, this is not live commentary. I was pretty much just trying to be patient, try to land to that body. I always try to use that rear body kick that Edwards has. Try to work the body in that sense. Right there, I was a little too close. Notice he was throwing a lot of straights, so trying to slip, trying to work on my head movement. Right there, get caught. That's alright. I'm also trying to get better in staying in southpaw, because sometimes I'll use a southpaw fighter, and I'll end up switching stance, if they have a good switch stance. And Leon Edwards, I believe, is 90, 95. So, but I'm trying to stay true southpaw. I've already been rocked, so I'm just trying to be careful, trying to figure him out. He's really not giving me much. He's really good at switching it up. Right there, catch him with the high kick. I thought that was going to be a rock. Right there, we interrupt him with a straight lead hook. Looking back, I'm anticipating stuff too much. I'm going forward, then I'm throwing like a slip straight. not being as patient as I should be, and right there I switch. Right there I switch stance like I said, which I was trying not to do. For some reason he goes for a takedown. I'm kind of guessing maybe he didn't mean to do that. Ooh, that was almost bad for me. Ooh, and then the elbow. That was pretty clean. I don't know why I shot in there, but it's alright. But no, he almost caught me leaning back with a shot to the body. And right there, I was trying to get the spinning back fist to come out. I hate that some moves have the same input, but you know, one you just hold the button, but online it seems like sometimes, like you mean to throw a high kick, but you throw a question mark kick for some reason when you're not holding the button. It's just weird. Like I just hate that some moves have the same input. Right there, I checked the stats. So I landed more, but I threw more. So I had gotten a drop in that round, so I was feeling pretty confident that I was winning this fight. And you're going to see in this next round, my opponent comes out a little bit more, not like too aggressive, but he's going to start pushing. He's going to try to really land those knees. He's just going to come forward. Well, you'll see. He's going to come forward. He's going to try to, yeah, right there. And that's when I'm like, all right, he's going to, he's going to start with that shit. He's going to start with the, knee elbow right there. I sidestep one of them. Hit him with the rear elbow. I try to get the finish here. I kind of figured I wouldn't because Vicente has a good block. So, but I really wasn't worried too much about this guy's ground game. I mean, maybe I should have been, but at the time I really wasn't. I just felt, Leon Edwards has the better ground stats anyway. So I just felt like this guy with Vicente Luque was not going to give me any issues on the ground. But right here, you're going to see. He's going to come forward with the knee. I know, yep. I knew it. He was going to try to throw another one because he did not get his elbow off. Because they had to get that elbow off, man. They had to get that, and he felt incomplete there. So he was going to try another one, Knee elbow, man. But I'm telling you, add these side steps to your game, and they will change. Especially if you're fighting like some guy that is constantly throwing knees. I mean, this guy just was kind of getting desperate. He was actually just like marching forward, and he was, that was his whole point. He wanted to land, knee to my gut, on elbow to my head. But like I said, if you can sidestep that knee and throw an elbow or a hook, even Prioxis uses this. So how to sidestep is all you do is you flick the left stick either up or down, or you can even do forward and back if you want to get out of range or in range. But alright guys, that is it. Let me know if you have used this counter. Do you think it's the best counter? I mean, I feel like it is. But anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But if you don't do any of that, please have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.